So one thing that EMDR can get to that some other types of therapies might not get to is your negative thoughts or beliefs. And there are types of therapies out there that say, well, just change your thinking, just think. If you think I'm not good enough, think about the ways that you are good enough. And that's great and very helpful. But if you have trauma, and especially the younger the trauma, the younger that the trauma occurred in childhood, then it's hard to change those beliefs. And people will say, it doesn't matter what I think to myself, I can't change them. But EMDR will get to those beliefs. Reasoning or logic can't. We call it that felt sense. Logically, you may know that you're good enough, and you can think of 10 different ways that you're good enough, but it's just this felt sense. Some of that speaks to all the different aspects of trauma and how it's all wrapped up together and how it's kind of lodged in the brain and stuck. And when you're able to process through and think, you know what, as your beliefs start changing from, well, it wasn't my fault, this was actually my caregiver was doing this, or the daycare provider, or whatever it might be, actually they had some things going on with them, and it's less about me. People start personalizing things less, changing those viewpoints, starting to get clarity. I always talk about people get clear on really the reality of the situation versus how they've perceived it. And so those negative beliefs start changing. Then you see behavior start changing. You see people becoming more confident and handling themselves in different ways. You see people start reaching out and connecting with other people versus isolating and not trusting. And it's a great thing to watch.